Hi, welcome once again to the videos on positive psychology, transform your life. My name is Ranjit Kovilinkal and I'm a psychotherapist. If you like this video, please click the like button, post your comments and share it with your friends. Also, please do remember to subscribe to my videos and click the bell notification if you would like to see updates from me on your feed. A friend of mine who's a doctor was facing stress and was depressed. I told him to look at the whole situation that was happening in his life in a positive way and to look at the negatives that are happening in his life from a positive viewpoint. I also told him that being either positive or negative is like switching on the lights. We can move from darkness into light if we want to. However, it is not very easy. Sometimes you need help from a counselor or a psychologist. That made me think of a video I had posted more than 3 months ago on stress, in which I had mentioned that our great forefathers and mothers were responsible for the stress in our lives, as they had passed on the genes to us. They had increased levels of activity in the amygdala region and less activity in the prefrontal cortex. And that is the reason why we experience so much of stress in our lives. So in this video, I thought of introducing a screening tool by which you can understand what is the level of stress that you are facing currently. There are various ways to relieve mental stress. As I had indicated, you can talk to a counselor, you can go for therapy, you can do mindful meditation, among others. The first step would be to assess stress in your lives and at the current moment. This simple questionnaire will help you to do a pre-screening on your level of stress. The questionnaire is known as the Perceived Stress Scale. It asks you feelings and thoughts during the last month. In each case, you will be asked to indicate how you felt or thought about in a certain way. Although some of the questions are similar, there are differences between them, and you should treat each one as a separate question. The best approach is to answer them very quickly. Let me see if I can share the screen and show you how the questionnaire looks like. Okay, so I have shared the screen and this is the perceived stress scale. As you can see that there are 10 questions out here. So answer these 10 questions as quickly as possible. I will share the link of this questionnaire in the description below. Now, the way you need to calculate your score is like this. You need to add up the scores for questions 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 10. And then you need to reverse your scores for questions 4, 5, 7, and 8. That is, for questions 4, 5, 7, and 8, if you have scored 1, it will become 3. If you have scored 2, it remains as 2. If you have scored 3, it will become 1. And if you have scored 4, it will become 0. Now add up all these scores for each item to get the total. I will mention this as well in the description. The individual scores on the perceived stress scale can range from 0 to 40, with higher scores indicating higher perceived stress. Scores ranging from 0 to 13 would be considered low stress. Scores ranging from 14 to 26 would be considered as moderate stress. Scores ranging from 27 to 40 would be considered as high stress. The scores on this self-assessment or self-report inventory do not reflect any diagnosis or course of treatment. Please remember that. They are meant as a tool to help assess your level of stress. Remember, it is only a screening tool. If you have further concerns about your well-being, then you need to speak to a counselor or a psychotherapist or your doctor about the same. More importantly, understand that mental stress is treatable. You need to have an insight into your problems through understanding your level of stress and then take proper help and guidance. Friends, goodbye and good luck. Cheers to learning.